Cancer, and welcome to your love reading for September 2018. So your central issue is the Two of Cups. I don't really think I have to clarify that in a love reading. It's a soulmate card. This could be an existing relationship or a new one, okay? But love is the center of the day. What I looked at right away is you've got a king and queen of the same element, and it's the earth element. So when the earth element appears, it tends to be about security, stability, and a feeling that you've come home with someone. And that is clarified in the Romance Angels card. This could be the one. There's a sort of blending of two opposing forces. Okay, you've got a really interesting reading here. Some of yous, there might be a little bit of challenge because the best path to follow is a Tower card. I'll get to that in a minute. I am going to clarify it though. I just seen it there, and the Three of Swords showed up. Anyhow, just give me a minute. When you enter September, you've got the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a card of holding your energy back. It's about worry, fear and anxiety. Now, what I always say to my people, if you don't want it in your future, you don't put it into your mind. To a certain extent, we're powerless over our anxiety attacks. And the way to work with those anxiety attacks is you have to get some sort of control over what you're projecting into the future, Cancer. Okay? Because you're moving into the Ace of Wands with the Page of Cups, okay? This is about a passionate, and it's right next to the Two of Cups with the Page. This is about a passionate new beginning, basically. Now, if this is an existing love bond, Cancer, this would just be dating, reminding each other of why you fell in love in the first place. Yeah, you know, the Page of Cups is a very pure energy, very much like the Fool card. So dating and trying to reconnect the passion between the two of you. In all love bonds, passion starts to fade unless we ignite it, unless we get the fires blazing. And that's sort of what the Tower card means as well in a love bond. It can mean a sudden meeting with someone now, because it's right under the Two of Cups and the Ace and the Page is showing up. So there's a couple of different storylines here. Now, your outcome is the Magician card. Magician card is about its power, by the way. The Magician has the power to have the new beginning in all areas of his life. Now, in a love bond, this can be an almost hypnotic spell, by the way. It's almost like being spellbound by someone. And it's clarified with the King of Cups, which is an awful strong emotional tie. How intriguing, Cancer. Okay, now your best path to follow is the Tower card. Again, this can be a sudden meeting from the blue. That's what the Tower card represents. It can be about the truth being revealed, because it's under the Two of Cups. An existing relationship, it's about trying to get the passion back, the Page of Wands, trying to reignite fire, trying to reignite flames, okay? That's exactly what I'm getting here. Now, in your environment, you've got the King of Pentacles, traditionally regarded as an earth sign person, but doesn't have to be. The King of Pentacles will be very, very slow moving. Nothing will happen in a hurry with that King of Pentacles. So even those who are meeting someone really suddenly, the King of Pentacles means there'll be a slow building of it before anything ever happens, okay? In a strange way, that's what you want. because it means that it's very earthy and very sustainable. Because your hopes and fears is the Seven of Cups. Okay, there's a lot of brain fog. There's a lot of confusion around this bond, about where it's going. And I think for some of you, if the confusion's happening, it's because of the King of Pentacles doesn't do anything in a hurry, by the way. He moves twice a year, basically. So there could be nothing that happens for 6 months, and then suddenly the tower falls and the truth of the connection is revealed. Okay, for you in an existing relationship, this is about trying to ignite the passion and the depth of the relationship. Okay, because in an existing relationship, you've still got two people who want the same thing, because the King and Queen are of the same element, as a feeling of being at home with each other and being at peace. And it's just remembering that, because sometimes we forget, and that's when our problems happen, guys. Okay, but the Seven of Cups is your hopes and fears, a bit of brain fog. And I really think it's when a lot of brain fog appears, it tends to be one of the Pentacles cards all the time, by the way, which means things are moving really, really slowly, and so slow that you fall into the anxiety gap. Oh, Nine of Swords. You think nothing's going to happen, and it's relentless. It is going to happen. Your outcome is the Queen of Pentacles. Two people who want the same thing. I'm going to clarify with the Ten of Cups, okay? So the Ten of Cups is the rainbow after the storm. And that's not a cliche, because we all get rainbows after a storm, okay? It's the happy family card. It's about sharing together. And the Queen of Pentacles gives me the same energy, okay? Your issue is the Nine of Swords and the Seven of Cups. And I think that's what's happening, is because the slowness that the earth element takes to do anything. Sorry, I'm sort of laughing, but not, because I do a lot of tarot readings, and when people are in this space, it's generally because of the Knight of Pentacles or the King. People aren't making a move, so to speak. But the union's here. Yeah, the attraction. And you attract, this is about high attraction, but it's also about living in the present moment, enjoying your life, guys, okay? Because that's when we resonate at a really, really high level. The Tower card is with the Fool card. Oh my. About the best path to follow. I think for an existing relationship, spontaneity has to be brought back, and passion, okay? Now, some people love relationships that are all about security, and I'm not judging that. Some people seek love which is very dynamic, very love at first sight, very, very expressive, okay? You seem to have both showing up, which is really, really odd here, Cancer. Your problem is going to be on the slowness of the time. That is exactly what's going on. For some of you, your relationship might have become more about practicality than love. And if that's what your desire is, there's never any judgment here. But the Fool and the Tower card, the Tower falls, so this brand new energy can be born. Because the Fool card is our true home. It's where we're all going back to, and it's where we all come from. And the Fool lives in that beautiful here and now. He loves that he's never been hurt. He's spontaneous. He gets things moving. and he's a 0, which means he doesn't carry the past with him. And the past is you did that and you did that to me. Your biggest issue here is the waiting. And I swear to God it's because of that King of Pentacles. And what I always say to people is mind the gap. Because the mind goes crazy in that gap. Because the mind wants to fill in, and we fill it in not in a way that can be very, very self-cruel and makes us feel we can't sleep at night, we go into this brain fog. There is not one single thing to worry about in this relationship, Cancer. Apart from nothing's going to happen quickly, but the Fool, the Tower, is the best path to follow, is a little bit incredibly powerful, guys. It's really profound. It's really, it's the energy of soul and soulmates and what I believe true love to be. True love isn't pinning someone down. It's about the spontaneous revealing of who you truly are. But the waiting is going to be your issue, Cancer. Anyhow, what an interesting reading. And there's two people who want exactly the same thing, always the same, when the King and the Queen of the same element show up. So it's two people who feel at home with each other and who are resonating on the same vibe, okay? Loads of love, guys. I'll be back later.